shows. Starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West. With Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
Folks and friends, you all know that Luke Cannon's been the rootinest, tootinest sheriff that Mineral County's ever had. And the only reason we have took away his sheriff's badge is so we could boost him into a better job. And that there job being mayor of Mineral City. Hooray! 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 Oh.
Aren't you jumping the gun a little bit, Pat? Luke hasn't been elected yet.
Oh, he's got it in the bag. Nobody but a spook cow'd vote for Jace Lawson.
What's this?
Oh, that's my speech.
I see.
But...
Hey, you two are a real fine henny of audience.
Of course, I know you're supposed to introduce a new mayor, but what if you used to get a sore throat or get hoarse or something? Substitute come in mighty handy.
You planning on substituting at the dance, too, in case I break a leg?
Am I? Grab your partners, here we go. Bow to the lady, heel and toe.
Well, I thought I heard a rider going away from here fast, but I guess I was mistaken.
Yeah, that's a horse neighing off there somewhere, but it don't mean anything.
Maybe not, but might be worth investigating.
The sheriff?
He's breathing, but that's about all. Must have been one of the shadow gang. They use knives.
But Roy, me and you and the sheriff have captured so many of that gang, there can't be any left.
There must be one left. Tinker, did you pass the sheriff on the road?
Been over to the Rockin' M, Mr. Rogers. Mended a skillet, 2 pans, honed 3 scissors.
Pat, you stay with the sheriff, but don't move. I'm going to ride to the Rockingham Ranch and phone the doctor. On your feet. I'm taking you back to town.
You're awful lucky, Rogers.
All right, now listen. Just remember,
I'm not asking any of you to vote for me without first considering all the facts. And the most important fact is this. If a man isn't a good lawman, he won't make a good mayor. Now, we all know Luke Keenan hasn't done very much about bringing in those bank robbers. But he hasn't brought in a coyote who's nice Bruce Hemming. Now, mind you, I'm not saying Luke is crooked or anything like that. But he does have a mighty convenient habit of turning his head the other way when there's a crime committed.
I wouldn't say any more if I were you, Lawson. Not until Luke can speak for himself. If he ever can speak for himself.
Well, what's going to keep him from it?
He's been knifed.
Knifed?
Yes.
Well, this is quite a shock. Sounds like I might have been wrong about Luke. Come on, Danny. Mike Mora.
Yeah. This is what he threw at me. Same as the one used on Luke. He's all yours, Lawson.
Oh, no, he's not mine, Roy. I gave up being a deputy when I started running for mayor. Now, you're the law around here now. And good luck. Danny?
Why, he hasn't even touched his lunch.
He's a sick man, Dale.
Sick?
I'm certain he knifed Luke, but he's too sick for me to question him right now.
Well, maybe you'd better go get the doctor.
Pat, you keep an eye on him. I'll be back in a little while.
Leave it to me.
Oh, hi, Danny.
Hi. Hello, Miss Dale. Is it okay to start cleaning up now, Mr. Rogers?
Sure, go right ahead.
Say, you must be making an awful lot of money with all the odd jobs you're doing around town.
What are you going to do with that money?
I give it to my dad so he can keep it for me, so I can go to medical school when I grow up.
Oh, so you're going to be a doctor.
Well, we can sure use another good doctor in Mineral City.
Say, Roy, seeing as how the sheriff can't be mayor and you won't, whose name ought I put in my speech?
Leave it blank.
Oh, sure. Friends and neighbors, and the rest of you who are here out of curiosity, you and me are gathered here to celebrate a hysterical occasion. No, historical. Dadgummit, I can't even read my own writing. And to meet our new mayor, who don't need no introduction, Mr. Leave It Blank.
Some water.
Water coming up. Hang on, Mike.
Oh.
Pat, what happened?
He took a spell. What'd the doc say?
Well, the sheriff's pretty bad, and the doctor can't leave him until after the crisis is passed.
Well, we'll just have to take him to the doctor.
Yeah, the judge won't like it if he dies on our hands.
I don't need no help.
Roy!
He's been knifed.
Be careful, Roy. It isn't your fault you lost them, Roy.
Why, shucks, no. I doubt if you'd have caught him if me and Nellie Bell had been along.
Take the United States Army to find anybody in the Thunder Mountains.
What I can't understand is why they knifed one of their own gang.
Yeah. And how could they have known that Roy was taking the man to the doctor?
They couldn't have. I think that knife was meant for me.
You?
Well, if that's true,
Your life ain't worth 2 cents or a plug nickel. What you need is a bodyguard.
What I need is to catch the leader of the gang. So far, all we've caught are his henchmen, and there's plenty more to take their place.
What do you make of it, Roy?
Well, he's either hiding out or working under the disguise of a respectable citizen.
Jace, are you sure the sheriff didn't suspect anyone in particular?
Well, if he did, he didn't tell me about it. All I know for sure is that he was really trying his best to locate the gang's hideout.
Well, if you hear anything, Jace, let me know.
I'll do that, Roy.
And Danny, you hang on to that doctor idea of yours.
I will, Mr. Rogers. Goodbye, Miss Dale.
Be seeing you, Danny.
Danny,
Yes, Dad?
you better go down to the back pasture and bring old Jenny up to the barn. Almost time for milking.
Yes, sir.
Come in. Surprised to see you, Al. Thought I told you boys not to show up around here.
You ain't giving the orders.
I am now. You're stringing along with us.
If you don't, your kid's liable to be a sudden orphan.
Looks like you're a cinch to be elected mayor, with the sheriff out of the running.
You can't blame us. All right, you made your point. But I still don't like the idea of you boys riding out here with your high-handed threats. There's no reason for it. After all, if I'm supposed to trust you, there's no reason why you can't... It's the kid.
Are you sure you didn't see anything more than the boots, Danny?
No, ma'am. But I'd recognize those boots anywhere.
And you think these men belong to the Shadow Gang, huh?
I'm pretty sure of it, sir.
Well, thanks, Danny. You've been a big help. And we'll start looking for those boots right away.
Yes, sir.
Pat.
Mr. Rogers, that's Sam.
Awesome.
Dad!
Well, son, what's the matter? What's this all about?
Well, come on in the office and we'll tell you.
What is it, Roy?
Your boots.
My boots? What about them?
It's all my fault, Dad. I heard you arguing with a couple of men, and I thought they were crooks. But when I peeked in through the window, all I could see were the boots. I didn't know they were yours.
Is that all? Danny, these are brand new boots. This is the first time I've had them on. I'm just trying to break them in.
What about those men?
Oh, they're just a couple of fellas wanted to buy some horses from me. I told them I didn't have any. They got a little hostile. I guess that's what gave Danny the idea they were owl hoots. Son, we better get on home. Mr. Rogers is a busy man. We don't want to take up too much of his time. See you later, Roy.
Dale, do you suppose Lawson's one of the Shadow Gang?
Well, if he was, Roy, you know Danny would rather die than say anything about it.
Yeah, he thinks the world was just made for his dad.
Yes.
I guess you're right.
Danny, what's the matter? What made you tell Mr. Rogers a story like that?
I thought those men belonged to the Shadow Gang.
The Shadow Gang?
I was afraid you might get in trouble.
Well, what gave you that idea?
Just the way things have been going ever since you came back from El Paso. But if you are mixed up with them, I know why. You're trying to catch their leader. But you wouldn't do anything bad. You couldn't.
You know, for a while, you had me backed into a pretty tight corner. Let's forget about that and get these boots off, huh?
Yes, sir.
Easy now. That's better. Whew. Now the other one. Why, they make boots so tight. There. I get that other pair over by the couch. Danny, something I want you to remember, as long as you live. Never start telling lies. You see, if you tell one lie, it just leads to another. That's bad. Mighty bad. I ought to know.
Yes, sir.
Ah, it's better. Well, I got something to do, but I won't be gone for long. You stay in the house and be a good boy. And, Danny, no matter what happens, don't you ever stop trusting your dad, because he's not going to let you down. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Good boy.
Hey, you better be careful with those stickers, Roy. They've been honed till you could almost shave with them.
Shave with them. That's it, Pat. We've got to find Tinker.
Oh, I got you. If Tinker sharpened those knives, he ought to be able to put the finger on the feller who owned them.
That's right.
Come in. Al? I brought your boots back. Scheme worked fine. Almost as good as that line you handed me about representing a gambling syndicate. You know, you really had me fooled. I never once figured that you and Carl were in with the Shadow Gang.
You're pretty smart, aren't you?
No, I'm not smart at all. I'm dumb, real dumb. But not that crooked. You're under arrest, Al.
You're liable not to live long enough to be elected mayor. But you'll learn to keep a sharp lookout. Right, Carl?
Al's right. You ain't very bright, or you wouldn't have got in that poker game with us in El Paso. You ought to know a marked deck when you see one.
You ain't got no kick coming. We let you keep your ranch and your money.
Danny. I'll kill somebody for this.
Get the kid in a chair.
What's the matter, Roy?
It's Tinker. He's playing the old open button. Come on.
Now what are we stopping for?
Tinker's changed his tune, so there'll be a hot time in the old town tonight.
Well, you suppose he's trying to warn us?
I think we better circle around and see what's going on.
I don't see anything.
Take a look out back.
There's nothing out back.
Well, if it isn't Carl Barney and Al Soman. Just toss your hardware on that bunk, fellas, where I can collect it. Allow me. Relax with your hands in the air. Don't you fellers know that you're wanted from here clean to Cheyenne? Oh, hi, Tinker. You just arrived in time.
of the way.
Who did it, Danny? Who tied you up?
Tinker, he caught me offside, but I was only trying to help, Dad. Gosh, Dad, you didn't need any help. You showed him, all right. You showed him.
Tinker and his music.
Signals. When he played Pop Goes the Weasel, it meant to keep away, get out. Old Oaken Bucket meant to get rid of somebody, bury him. And Hot Time in the Old Town Tonight was a warning of danger. You see, Tinker talked through his music.
I see.
Now, look here, Roy.
Well, Jace, I heard you won the election.
Congratulations, Jace.
He says he won't accept it.
Yeah, that's what I came to talk to you about. Roy, after all that's happened, I just don't feel like I'm fit to hold office.
Why, you are too.
Any man who makes a mistake, then risks his life to right it, will make a pretty fine mayor.
I'll say, besides, be quite a spell before the sheriff's up and around.
Hey, Dad, the whole town's waiting for you over at the social hall. They've got a band and flags and everything.
Good luck, Mr. Mayor.
Well, all right. Thanks, Roy, and you too, Dale. Son, let's go take a look at that band.
Well, we better get over to the social hall.
Yeah.
Say, Roy, I guess maybe I'll just better leave my speech here, because it looks like I ain't going to be getting a chance to introduce the new mayor.
Well, sure you are. I didn't prepare a speech.
You haven't? Hot diggity! Or, I mean, that's a burning shame, Roy, but you just leave it to me. Boy, I'll just take my speech here and I'll wow 'em. I'll knock 'em dead. Folks and friends, you're here for this historical occasion because you're going to meet me. I mean, no, it's Jake. And Roy's little boy,
I can't do it.
Of course you can. You've got to.
I can't do it, Dale. Something's happened to my voice.
You have to. I didn't prepare a speech. You did.
Oh, Roy, please, don't make me do it. I can't. Can't you see I can hardly talk? It's really too bad about it. I'm sorry, Roy, but I just can't do it. Whoa!
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails